remember what's been going on in the overall real estate market. My family's been in real estate for most of my life. My wife is still a realtor and has been for 28 years. The biggest problem they're having, and my wife's been having this problem too, is the listings. They can't pull in enough property to show people that's around. This has been a major problem throughout the United States. We heard this from Realogy earlier on. I think Zillow should be given credit. They are getting more agents, and that's one of the things that really drives Zillow, how many agents they have on their site. That's been going up, but eventually it's going to be a problem. I'm sorry.
Did I hear you right? Where you were saying you're talking about a shortage?
I'm talking about the fact that it's very hard to get listings right now because there's not enough to show people. The inventory levels are very light right now.
That to me sounds like a pretty bullish point, Dolly.
There's no question. I mean, the two big problems are not enough listings, right? So inventory shortages matched with sticker shock, big sticker shock. Yeah. Everybody who goes out to see what's available is saying, wow, really? It went up that much? I thought there's
I'm going to give you a third reason. People are very happy with where they are. Simply Money, we do a survey. We saw a 4% rise in being satisfied with where people are living. Right. So guess what? Maybe we got a new value system going on here where you don't have to go for the latest and the greatest and keep moving up the food chain. Blackstone has
Everybody wants to move on up.
No, but Dolly, you deal with the super rich, right? So they have the luxury of being able to move around a bit.
No, but everybody wants to move on up. Everybody has aspirations, right? This is an aspirational country. We all want to be a little better off tomorrow.
But Diana? Can I get just
back? But the fourth reason of that is negative equity. People still forget this. They say prices are going up, foreclosures are going down, so everybody's back in the black. And that's just not true. There are millions of borrowers who still either in negative equity or near negative equity, which means they don't have enough to cover the costs of moving up.
And the bankers haven't cleared their books either. You know, there's still a lot in that pipeline.
Tight inventories, just to get back, is not really that bullish. Tight inventory means there's not enough to show people. They're not happy. They want to see more, number one. And number two, it tends to drive prices up. That was a factor that Realogy mentioned in their recent releases. So I'd like to see a little bit more inventory. I'd like to see prices stabilize.
Bob, the only other option here, it would be a situation in which there wasn't enough demand to meet the supply of housing. So that's why, while I understand that that's keeping the market from accelerating further right now, it's still better than if that demand wasn't there in the first place, correct?
Yeah, we're so happy there's demand.
It's not a demand issue, though. It's not a demand. There is demand. There's pent-up demand. There's not nearly enough supply. You have no construction right now, and you have people who can't put their houses on the market. If we had more supply on the market to meet that demand, we'd have a much more robust housing recovery right now. We have to keep in mind with these.
Blackstone and others have got to decide they're getting out of the real estate market. That's what's going to loosen up your supply at this point.
Yeah, but they only own like 43,000 homes.
Yeah, and not only that, the places they are isn't where there's a problem. Right? It's New York, it's San Francisco, it's all the hot markets where there's not enough inventory.
I don't think you want to see Blackstone selling their homes right now, because that's going to put there aren't enough buyers out there who have the credit availability to buy those homes right now.